This is a beautiful shop, by the way.
Thank you.
How long you been doing this?
Yeah, so I've been in and around the auto repair industry for about 6 years.
You're a young guy. I noticed a lot of cars in the parking lot, and a good amount of cars in here. So business has been pretty good.
Business has been good this year, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
good. What do you attribute that to?
You know, we've done a lot of marketing, we've done a lot of advertising, and we've got some great techs and some great people up front at our store. So I feel like they're doing very well.
Yeah, and so how do you know when you say good? What is it? Just good compared to yourself, or what do you consider good?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the only benchmark that we have to compare ourselves to at this point is what we've done in the past, what the store has done in the past, what the guys that I'm working with have done in the past, and that's really what we gauge as our benchmark for good or bad.
Yeah, a lot of shop owners I know is they just sort of randomly say, hey, this is the month of September coming up, and my goal is to be 5% up. And do you do the same kind of thing?
We do exactly that. Yeah, and
5% your number?
We look at our comps from last year and we say, hey, can we beat that? Can we grow it by, call it 5 to 10%? If we're beating that, then we're saying it's a good month.
How do you come up with that 5 to 10%?
That's pretty much what people in the industry have told me to use as a benchmark, right? Talking to different people, whether it be 20 groups or different people in the industry, going to trade shows, they use that 5 to 10% benchmark as a rough guide.
Yeah, so I'm certain you've had like this year months that you weren't up 10% or 5% or maybe just flat, right?
We certainly have.
So do you consider that a failure?
It's not a failure, but it makes us look at our business and say, are we doing the right things? And we're limited with the information that we have, right? We're having to compare it to ourselves and compare it to what we've seen in previous years, but really that's the only thing that we have to compare.
Yeah, the only troubling things I've always noticed is that owners do this, but that would imply that since inception of the automotive business, that business goes straight up in this arrow if we're always going to be up 5%, because I've been doing this 30 years, and I've had certainly many years that we were flat or down. And you're a young guy, been doing this for 6 years, and your business is obviously thriving, but it can't possibly always be up. And so my question is, have you ever had a month where you were flat?
Oh yeah, many months.
And have you ever had a month that you were flat and also felt content?
No.
What if everybody around you was down 5% or 10%? Would you have been content?
As long as I knew that the shop and we were doing everything that we were supposed to be doing, that would completely change how we look at those up months, those down months, those growth months, or the flat months. It would change how we look at those from a good or bad standpoint.